What's up? Welcome back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How y'all doing? How was y'all time off?
It was a good time off.
It went by too fast.
It did. It did. It did. It was good. It was good. Did y'all get to eat good? Did y'all get some rest? What was y'all doing? What y'all up to?
I ain't rest, but I only show up to Thanksgiving for my grandmother's dressing. So as long as they have that, I don't care what else they have.
Hey Juan. Hey Juan. We are back, y'all. We are back. It seems like it's been so long since I've seen y'all face.
We in here.
Yes, we got some stuff to talk about today. I think we're gonna ruffle some feathers today. We might make a few folks mad today, but that's not the objective. Yeah, sometimes it just happens that way. But before we get started, we've been gone for a week, so I want to definitely introduce the co-host of the Breaking Barriers podcast. I will start with the infamous, the legend, the always in some drama, Adrian Taylor, aka
The drama whisperer.
aka.
Mr. GC. Already, you know.
Then we have my girl, the living legend. Child, we don't know if she mixed, if she Puerto Rican, we don't know what she is, but we got Dreen, aka.
I'm black.
AKA.
Dreen. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that second one.
I'm black. That is so funny.
Drena, let's hear you introduce DD, see if their internet working.
Oh, woo! Please don't do her dirty because she's the legendary one. I mean, she's popping up all over on every social media account that you have. She doing numbers out here, aka Miss,
The Core Queen.
aka.
Y'all call me Bethany, because that's my stage name now in the movie.
Okay.
Bethany. We're gonna get started with these topics, y'all. Woo, it seems like every day is something going on, but we're gonna start light. And do a recap of week 12 of the NFL. Have y'all been watching what's been going on? We had to watch some stuff on Thursday. Who played Thursday again? I know, of course, Detroit and who the heck Detroit played? I forgot.
Didn't New York play? Don't ask me. Y'all know I don't know.
Yeah, the Giants and the Cowboys played. Who the heck did Detroit play Thursday? I forgot. Let me pull them up.
They won, right?
Detroit played Buffalo, and they lost to Buffalo.
That's right. Yeah. I remember seeing they thing on the screen. Yeah.
And then, of course, the Cowboys beat the Giants, and then the Vikings beat the Patriots. So that was our Thursday football. And then, of course, Sunday was crazy. Football was crazy on Sunday. It was a couple overtime games. The Bucks and the Browns went into overtime, and the Browns won. And then the Raiders and the Seahawks went into overtime, and the Raiders won, which is crazy because the Raiders been trash this year. And of course, my Eagles, we beat the Packers, and we still the number one team in the NFL. We are 10-1. Just for anybody that needed a reminder.
I don't know if my team even got off the bus.
Who your team? New Orleans. Oh man, they didn't score a point.
Not one.
I was like, oh my, this is bad.
Real bad.
Bad. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know what they're gonna do.
I don't either. They ever since Breeze has been out of it, they just can't get right.
And he in the city living his best life.
I know he is. I don't know. Then last night the Steelers beat the Colts. That was an interesting game. But,
Very.
Yeah, that was interesting. But you know, the NFL has been I don't think it's been buzzing enough with this picture that has been circulating with but he said the Saints need a witch doctor. We can have parties.
They need somebody.
Something, right?
But yeah, the of course, you know, the NFL will always pick and choose. Now they're gonna pick and choose what's out of line, what's not out of line. But Jerry Jones, I guess they found a picture of him back in the day, pretty much stopping black kids from going into a school during the desegregation era. And I don't think he's made a comment yet. I was a little disturbed by
he made a comment. I don't know if it was this time, but he has made a comment about it before.
Okay, I ain't heard nothing, but
he didn't apologize.
Of course not, because he still believes what he was standing on then. But my issue was Shannon Sharp. Was that his name? Shannon Sharp? And how he was just so forgiving. And, oh, this was in the 50s, and we just need to have some grace for people to change. Really?
He ain't changed.
You dragged Kyrie for filth on these white folks' internet. Drag them for filth. Kyrie ain't hurt nobody. You heard nobody. I just listening to that, I was like, "Ooh, child, the tap dancing that be going on in these streets." What did y'all think about it? Did y'all watch it, Adrian? I know you shared it.
Yeah, I think I'm disappointed. I ain't gonna lie, I'm real disappointed. I feel like even if you feel like, okay, I'm gonna give him a pass for that, I'm not saying that, right? How do you publicly come for your brother, but you passionately get behind the others? You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind, okay, you feel that way, but like for you to publicly defend him to the core, but you won't defend your brother, like, and your brother ain't said that, because once again, we still trying to figure out what he said. I still don't know. I didn't gave up. But you know, oh, he offended somebody, so he's wrong, and he needs to be suspended for the rest. All that craziness, right? They all been saying that, but now they coming out publicly, bootlicking, and my son right there, so I ain't gonna say, you know, a kissing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just disappointed in that. You know, stand down on this one. Stand down. Right. Stand down. Don't defend him.
Because it's the same man who wasn't he like so adamant about players better not take a knee? Like he was going in on them.
Yeah, and did like the whole team, like he made a huge statement about it after Trump had said that stuff about, you know, line those sons of bitches up. You know, it was ridiculous.
Yep.
And to know that so many people who, like you said, recently, 2 weeks ago, come out and said so many things about Kyrie, offending people again for sharing a video that is still you can still go watch it on Amazon. Yeah. Ridiculous.
Yeah. And the it's crazy because I watched, like, I comment watching, like when other celebrities posted this, it was so ridiculous how they justified or tried to justify. Oh, well, back then about 90% of people was racist. Are y'all retarded?
Back then was not that long ago. That wasn't that long ago.
I was like, okay, this is who I said. So y'all think that only applied then? That he ain't the same person he was then? That you don't just stop being racist. That's not. I mean, that's just in you. I was like, oh, so
should be making demands for Jerry Jones, like they make it, but you know, they ain't gonna.
Somebody wrote a list out of the demands. I should have copied it.
We loves him. He employs us.
Woo! You see,
there's no way he can be racist. I think what he said, he was just there just to see what was going on. That's why he was there.
All right.
Right there in the front, huh?
Mm.
Okay.
No, because people who aren't racist don't stand for shit like that.
No. And if you do, that means you are racist because you're allowing it. You're enabling it to happen.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, child.
That's your boy.
I think that's kind of that's what amazes me about people. Like they feel like, well, I'm just not gonna say anything about it. You are enabling.
You're complicit. It's the same as the cop kill, good cop, bad cop. You can't be a good cop if you standing around watching the bad cop do bad shit.
Right.
Same thing. Yeah. And now we got this whole thing with Balenciaga. Who child?
So y'all gonna have to hit me up on this one because I'm a little lost on the whole
Balenciaga
situation.
did a whole marketing campaign using children holding bondage dolls, like teddy bears, and that they use in bondage, like
holsters, like dominatrix type.
Okay, like dominatrix whips and
and like also
balls in your mouth, that type of stuff. Yeah,
and also in the video, like they had like suit, like briefcases in there that had paperwork with like it was some type of law or docket talking about child pornography that was in the suitcases in the video. Yeah. So and now Balenciaga is talking about they suing the company that they use. You had to approve that.
Right. There's a chain of command.
And in the video they had like wine glasses, like a whole setup for grown people.
They trying to play like they don't get it.
Yeah, it was pretty disturbing. But then your boy Kanye called him out like, so none of y'all celebrities gonna call this out?
Right.
Y'all not gonna say nothing?
Nah, not even a little bit.
Because then the next day, or maybe that same day, Kim K was like, oh, because she got a partnership with Balenciaga. And she was like, well, she didn't want to say anything right away because she wanted to, check out, see what was going on. Why is it that every time they do something, y'all got to find out what happened, do some research, and check and make sure. But as soon as somebody black do something, cancel, throw them away, suspend it. I still don't think they really have got any type of backlash for real.
No, they haven't. They haven't, and they probably won't. And people will probably still buy whatever they come out with next.
Oh yeah, black people don't care nothing about that. As long as they flossing and dripping, they ain't stop wearing Gucci. They ain't stop wearing H&M. They ain't stop wearing Tommy. And this is what I was trying to say when Adidas did what they did to Kanye. I said because they can do that. Right. We ain't gonna do it. We still gonna wear the shit.
Yeah, because people will be like, "Well, I ain't got no kids, so I don't bother me." Like people will say dumb shit.
They gonna justify wearing that shit. They gonna justify it.
Yo, peeps.
All right, check out. So y'all want to play a game?
Let's play a game.
What song would you choose to try and convince someone to listen to rap music if they've never listened to rap before?
I know mine.
I have 3, but I'm gonna just say 1.
You got 3? Okay.
I got a couple too. So I'll say 1 as well.
Let me come up with some more then, because I narrowed it down.
So while you doing that, I'm gonna explain how I came up with the couple songs I would do. So me personally, this is a person that never listened to rap music before. Right. So I feel like it has to have a certain type of, it got to be rap, right? But it also got to have a certain type of pop feel to it. It got to have a perfect mix of rap, pop, like all in one. So that's how I came up with my few songs that I would give people, and probably one of my favorite songs of all time ever. All right, that gave you some time.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say them. I could say mine would be number one would be If I Ruled the World.
Okay, Nas.
Okay. Nah.
And
Okay.
then because when I was thinking about it, I was like, people would like feel good songs.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I guess the first time that I heard a real rap song was like, damn, it was Elevators from Outkast. So those are the two songs I would play for people.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
And a third one, International Players Anthem. I don't know nobody that don't like that song.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good one.
She kept it hood, but okay. So I'm gonna say my first one. So, and this is what really makes this, because I can't even say, well, one of them is on my top 5 rappers, but I can't even say like all of these people like are on that level. So that's what makes these songs so great to me, anyways. So I'm gonna say the first one, Eminem, Lose Yourself. Eminem, Lose Yourself. Next, I would say Rapper's Delight.
Took it back.
Took it way back, right? Don't get them where it begins. Okay.
Right.
Now we finna get to the real ones, right? Summertime, Will Smith.
Okay.
All right. Hey Y'all, Andre 3000.
Okay. Oh yeah, I like that song.
And then the one song that I would play for anybody that's never heard rap is Kanye featuring Rihanna, All of the Lights. That is one of my favorite songs.
That's a good one. That's
one of my favorite songs ever.
Yeah.
I think it's I really think it's one of the greatest songs ever.
That's a good one. He said Radio LL Cool J.
I like that too.
That's a good one. Okay, so I went a different kind of direction. I went kind of where they sampled songs so that they had a feel for some of the samples that they would. The first one, I don't know if it's sampled or not, but it's a good song. Shit. So the first one is Tupac, Dear Mama. That would be one. The next one would be Kanye West, All Falls Down. And then the last one would be Jay-Z and Kanye West, Otis.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Swagger Like Us was another one of my songs that I thought about.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. So I my son never heard Dear Mama. So I played it for him. He got the jug and he was like, "Oh, I like this. I'm gonna play this for my friends."
It's crazy when you think about it. Like, oh yeah, who is Tupac? I don't know who that is.
But he knows Tupac. I'm like, how you didn't know that song? He been here listening to all the old songs. I'm like, you didn't know that one?
Okay.
All right, y'all. So we about to go into these main topics. And we're gonna start out with, I'm gonna let Adrian take over this one. Explain however he can explain this the best way he know how. Because he the drama king. No pun intended, man. DJ K-Slay.
Why I gotta be the drama?
So when you see king. Smoke, how soon do you run from the fire?
So, all right.
You want me to explain it, Adrian? Or you want to?
Go ahead. Hey, I'll sit back. Go ahead.
Okay. So.
But we can't say names and just do a scenario.
Okay. Yeah, so let's say you have a friend who is introduced to another one of your friends through you. And it's a male and a female. Let's say Mary and Sam. Sam and Mary hit it off. They start talking. But whenever Sam and Mary met, Sam was already fooling around with Alice. And Sam and Mary are talking. Things are going straight. Stop me when if I mess up. Sam and Mary are talking. Things are going, they clicking or whatever. They talking. And then all of a sudden, Alice reaches out to not only Mary, but the other people that Sam is talking to in a group message. right?
Mm-hmm.
And lets them know, hey, I'm still fooling with Sam. I don't know what you got going on. So you might want to check and make sure, things are on the up and up with you.
Go get tested.
Go get tested.
That part.
If you went there, go get tested. If you were married, what would you do? How would you handle it? And then would you come back to me and ask me what you should do? Because you met them all through me.
Not directly through you, but at your function.
Right, at your function.
At your function.
I would tell Mary to run as fast as she could run and get the hell away from his ass.
My first response would be Alice is a hoe. Because
my first response, what's the dude name you gave it? Sam?
Sam.
I would say Sam is the hoe.
Ooh.
Yeah, he is, but Alice, why you had to do all of it? You didn't have to do all these theatrics, is what I mean. Like,
because he made her feel like she was the one.
He made her feel like she was the one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was gaslighting her.
Absolutely. Why are you taking her to this function? Where it's mainly couples that are serious, either married or serious couples. Why take her there? And then you go and meet somebody else and just throw her away? And if it ain't that serious, how she even get access to your phone?
Ooh.
Oh, he gave it to her. He gave her the access. Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh. No.
No.
Oh shit, we in trouble. Run, Mary, run.
Oh man. Oh, so she shouldn't see where it goes.
So what happens when he goes to another function and there's another Mary that look better than that Mary?
How do we know he didn't tell Alice that night? You know what? I figured out this ain't working for me.
Right. Maybe he was already on the road.
He knew that before we got there.
What if he only brought Alice because he knew other couples were gonna be there and he didn't want to sit by himself?
Right. He didn't want to be the odd man out, so he wanted to bring
somebody.
somebody.
A piece of shit, a selfish asshole. We still talking about him being about himself and not worrying about why would you do somebody like that?
I hear people doing that.
So don't be surprised that she reacted the way she reacted.
Rotimi, he did the same thing. What was he at? A award show or something with another young lady, and he actually met his wife and baby mama. Well, I don't know if they married yet, but they definitely got a child together.
Dwayne, you are so right. Because why not just be clear? I don't want you, Alex, but I'm gonna tell you, if you still want to come to the party with me, that's cool. But just to be clear,
he might have did that, and this is the only reason I'm saying that because if he was that bad, she would not have taken the time out to reach out to them women.
Lies, dickmatized.
Adrian.
Did he tell her?
Did he tell her what?
Did he tell her that before the party? Did he tell her that it won't go nowhere before he got to that party?
I don't know that. I don't know that.
We need to know.
I'm sure most people don't operate that way. They just like end things. There's no clear communication. No, I like that.
I don't know, man. We have to figure that piece out. But so your consensus, Didi say, run, don't talk to him, don't give him a shot. Even if he about me now, the way we met is all fugazi.
You just met him last month. You going through this?
Because
Alice
is crazy.
Hey, she the one said, you know what? I'm reaching out. Like, if I can't have you, they can't have you.
That's because I feel like he didn't cut the ties like he's supposed to cut the ties. How do you have access to somebody's phone? No. Why are you still near him enough to get in the phone?
But listen, he can't be that
she
bad.
She can remotely get in your phone, right?
She ain't remotely getting no goddamn phone. She was sitting right there next to that nigga while he was sleeping with his phone.
I know some crazy people, but listen, if all them women cut Sam off, I bet Alice gonna still be there. Cause she want him.
Well, is Alice still in the picture now? I thought you said Sam said he didn't want Alice no more. Hey, Carl.
But Alice want Sam. This is the problem.
But I'm just saying, after she sent the message, was that it? Like, did it go any further than that?
No.
Nah, so he's still talking to Mary, and Mary trying to figure out if she want to stick around.
Mary, if you gotta ask some questions, you probably shouldn't.
And Allison is gone. Allison is out the picture. Allison is done. She 430.
For him, in his mind, she's gone. But
he done cut off. They done. They ain't talking no more.
Sam must really be putting it down.
I hope they don't go to a party and he sees somebody else he like. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know, man. Hey, you start getting older, he might be ready to settle down.
I want to know what the other women said.
I just can't imagine showing up to an event with somebody and they like, I don't even know how that would go. Like, normally when you're at an event, you're kind of like together the whole time. You're moving as a unit.
Didi, is Carl flirting with Drena?
No, thank you though, Carl.
All right, Drena. But like
his face.
How did y'all done got to the side and it's like, I don't know. I just think it's weird and messy. I think it's messy. I think it's messy.
It is messy.
And maybe I'm just a loyal person. Regardless of how I feel about you, I'm not gonna cross that line. Now, maybe a week, like after I left, I cut it off with her and did Adrian. It was a chick at your party. Can you give her my number? Tell her, reach out to me. I thought she was pretty. Something like that. But I just feel like you at the party and you like chopping it up with somebody that you actually exchange numbers with and start talking to them and then cut the other chick off. Like that's
I want to know how that happened. How did he even get off to talk to?
Everybody was talking. So, you know what I mean? Like, you at a party. So people are talking. So of course, there's where everyone is, right? But then outside, you actually have to go out to get the drinks and the food and stuff.
That's
it was like it's kind of like a lobby area, right? So you got the dance floor with the music, we sitting, but you have to actually go out to get the drinks and the food and then bring it back. But people chilling outside because that's where they take the pictures, everything else. So, everybody congregating, talking, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and also too, there was a lot of couples, you know what I mean? So everybody just, talking. So it didn't, you could sneak it in because you know what I'm saying? Like you could try to blend in with the couples and then, just to say if like, give you an example. Okay, me, Debbie standing right here. Drena, you standing right here. And then he's standing there, right? And y'all talking. You see what I'm saying? It's people are huddled up in groups. So it's not gonna look like, oh, they just tucked off over here to the side, boo loving. You see what I'm saying? Like,
see, now she gonna every time they go to a function, she gonna be looking side eye like
she gonna have to.
Who you talking to?
She's gonna have to.
Debbie, why you say no? What are you talking about?
No, I can't. No, because I would just be. That would trigger me. Like every time we go to an event, I'm checking to see who you're talking to. Talking too long.
I feel like I would definitely have to have a conversation with him, but I'm gonna need to know all of the moving parts.
Debbie said, "Cause no, is Debbie on my side?"
Probably Debbie. Oh, crazy. So.
And even after I get all the answers to the questions, maybe I just want to know, and the answer's still gonna be no. But I still want to know how we got to this point.
And then, Adrian, you said that I know the guy, so then I know for sure it's enough.
What do you mean?
Debbie is on Didi's side.
This is like a no-brainer no to me. That's what I just think it's shiesty. I wouldn't trust him at all.
Hey man, I guess to be continued. Because
if somebody could sway you that easy, and you got a whole nother chick with you,
he putting it down. That's the only. He gotta be. That's the only answer. I'm telling you.
But the new chick didn't know that when she met him.
You don't know.
How the new chick knew? The new chick didn't know him.
From the point of meeting him until she got that message, we don't know what happened for her to be questioning this, wanting to stick around.
No, I'm talking about like while they're at the event, you're having a conversation with the guy that's with somebody.
Did he tell her he was with somebody?
Well, I'm assuming they knew they was all coupled up. Was she with somebody?
Nah.
I don't know.
Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. Like they both go have a day. Have a good day. Have a good day. But she's shiesty too. Ain't no way. Don't invite her or him to none of my shit.
Nah. I'll tell him you said what's up.
I want to know who it is. Put it in the private chat. I need to know. But I'm quite sure anybody that I know that you know is an absolute no. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Boy, good day. Have a nice day.
What?
You're not even cute enough, sir, to be doing all of this. You need to sit his little ugly self. Ain't no way.
Oh man.
He should be child. Well, no, absolutely not. Well, Drena had to go for a minute, but no. Ill. Child. Ooh, child. That's a mess. We're gonna move to the next topic because that's just too much. I got a video for this one too, so I want y'all to see this video first, and then we can talk about this. This is a different kind of video now, y'all. Y'all pay attention. Oh, did it click? Oh, here we go.
So
I just gave you the answer. Why do women get so defensive when they're called out on
because
something?
You don't want to be honest. You don't want to deal with the truth. You don't want to change.
We just don't want to deal with it.
Exactly. Why? Why is that an issue?
Because we kind of want to do what we want to do, and we don't see you guys. Men complain about things that are just sometimes just why are you upset about it? You do. And I feel
because
like
there's something wrong.
For me.
And the only way to communicate and fix things is to address it.
I don't like to be told
and deal with it and fix it.
I don't like to be told that I'm wrong. I don't like to be told when I'm wrong.
That's established.
I get agitated when I find out that I'm wrong about something. Okay? I get agitated. And that's why I guess I get defensive, because I just want to do what I want to do. And no, it's not always right, but I just want to do what I want to do. And when you call me out, it makes me defensive because I don't even understand why you would be calling me out. It's not that serious.
Oh God. Okay. I don't.
Do you think that's true?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
I think we've all met some delusional people. And I want to start off by saying people, but for the sake of this video, we're talking about women. I've met some very delusional women where no, they didn't want to be told anything. They felt like what they said was golden. Even if I didn't believe or I disagree with it, I should keep that to myself. So they do exist. Mm-hmm. They're out here for sure. And God bless their souls because they're gonna stay single
Yeah.
for the rest of their lives. And they're gonna continue to think that it's men.
Mm.
But it's a reason why. So this is the type of delusion that you see where, like her, she can be told over and over by different men, don't know, some she know, and she's still gonna think her logic is correct.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was shown overwhelmingly by Kevin Samuels every day. And it was just the simplest thing that it could have just been something about when he was telling the women about his their smoke detector in their house. And they just like, what? What you mean? What? I don't hear it. What you talking about? He's like, you don't hear that beep? No, what beep? Ain't nothing beeping in here. And he would just sit there and be quiet. There it is. Man. Like, it's just the smallest thing. Like, I just want to know what reward will there be if you admit that you're wrong about something. And like Adrian said, it's people. It's not just women, but I mean the video specifically talking about women. But there are, because I listen to it all the time. My boyfriend on the phone with his homeboys, and they talk about football, and they will argue each other down. One of them could be dead wrong, and he will not admit that he's wrong. He's not going to admit it. Like, but why? Like is there a reward or something for being right?
People be insecure.
Yeah.
And very emotional, and they can't handle being told something.
Yeah.
DJ Phenom said, God bless this. That's what you said, Adrian.
Yeah. Because they're gonna struggle. It's It's sad, man. Like the lack of I want to get better, the lack of improvement that people just don't want to do. It's like we have so much BS that says take me as I am. Fuck you. You're full of shit. You're delusional. No, the type of man that they typically want is not gonna take that BS. Like, I don't understand why if I don't care what it is, right? If it's something I want and clearly I'm not doing what it takes to get it, I'm gonna self-correct to get what I want. A lot of these women swear they want a man, but instead of taking accountability for their actions and themselves, they blame men.
Yep. Yeah. And it's like an ongoing cycle. They're listening to everybody around them. And I'm like, look at your immediate circle. And if all of your friends and your relatives are all in the same boat of single, somebody is telling some lies around here. Okay? It's not working. It's not working. What you say? Those women can't be told nothing. Nope. Will not get a high five. They won't get any man.
They won't get no man.
They won't get any man. Because I don't care if you a man who ain't probably got no job. One thing about a man is he wants to be the authoritative figure in the relationship for the most part. We ain't talking about like just all out bums. But like for a real man, whether he high value or not, he's not gonna come in and just let a woman do anything because he's supposed to be giving direction.
Right.
But it's sad that a lot of women just don't. I don't know if it's they just don't trust the men to give the direction, or they just don't think that. I will say where I got this video from in the comments. I wish that professor was on here, Professor Carl. He said that a lot of Black women in particular don't respect the Black men enough, and they think that they're better than. That's why they can't be told they're wrong and they won't listen.
I think
So-
it's who you one is. You can't tell me nothing, right? And I mean, of course, this goes back to our generations, right? Previously, of women being in a boat or feeling like the man is running everything, and I'm just here and I have to listen to what he say. I feel like there's been that empowerment movement that has really put a rise of saying, I'm not gonna listen to you. I don't care, even if it's for the best of the relationship. Like, I've dated women like that, where it's like, if I said left, she was gonna say right. Whether I was right or wrong, she was gonna say the opposite. And that's just how it was. And that's sad, right?
Yeah.
That's sad. Good night.
Just so she could say she's right.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Well, what I was going to say, and then if something goes wrong, she's blaming you and looking at you because you the man. Make it make sense.
So I've been trying to think about a time, like if this has ever happened with me, and the times it has, I think it goes back to what Dee Dee said, like about trusting people. Like, my grandfather has been a constant in my life, or like my dad, or they just have some men who's been a constant in my life. And if my grandfather tells me, "Oh, you need to go down there and tell them to fix this, this, and this on your car because this is what's wrong," and for whatever reason he can't fix it, and somebody else comes along and is like, "Hey, that's not what it is." Okay, forget what you said. I know what my grandfather told me to come down here and be done. Like, I'm not listening to what you're saying, because the people that I trust, that I've built that with in my life, like, this is what they said, and I'm gonna believe them over you. So, but as far as like just telling somebody, I don't want you to tell me how I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. But I mean, I'm sure there are women who do that because they have difficult people everywhere.
And it may not be as blunt as that either. It may just be, like Adrian said, just a regular conversation. And every time y'all have a conversation, they always say the opposite of what you're saying.
Yeah.
It is always a tug, a pull, a constant battle back and forth. Like, why are you being difficult? Just do this. But what did he say? They choose like NFL get too much credit. Oh, yeah, all the blame. Because I had this conversation before where it's like, when you get into a relationship with a guy and he is supposed to be the leader, whatever that decision is that he makes, he is responsible for whatever happens after that. If it go left, he got to fix it. Like that's how it's supposed to be. So, and that's where that trust factor comes in. So if a female has dealt with guys who she has trusted and it went left and she had to fix it, probably where that whole disconnect comes in, where, no, I'm not listening to you. Because last time, and the time before that, you fucked it up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that could be something as well. But to be difficult, just to be difficult, and for somebody not to be able to tell you anything, yeah, you're probably going to be single forever. Probably. And this is a good way to segue into, and I wish, I'm gonna have to go find this post that Juan, I hope Juan is still in here. Juan posted this, and when I tell you the comments on this post, OMG. He made a post that says, why can't women that have their stuff together ever keep a man? Man, the women went crazy. See if I can find it, if he still got it up with all them comments. Them women was not having it. You hear me? It's like, what you mean? It ain't us, it's y'all. Dang, Juan, he took it down. Juan, where you at?
That bad?
He must have took it down. Damn, I don't see it on here no more. Nope, it's gone. Oh, no, here we go. All right, I'm gonna read some of these comments. Child, I was in here. Y'all know I was stoking the fire. I was all in the comments. But the men on here said probably their mouth. Most likely they're bitter. Doesn't matter what qualities a woman has or lacks. A man doesn't want to be. If a man doesn't want to be kept, he can't be. A lot of times, a man is intimidated about a woman with her shit together. This one says because we don't have to. I comment. I said because they're too busy trying to be the man. This chick says people assume they can't. If the one they picked's not good enough, they end it quicker than the average woman. It's a choice they make to be single. Ciao. Oh, this one says that's the reason why, because they got their shit together. Really?
What?
That makes sense. While I'm reading these comments on your post about this topic, the one dude said they too demanding. Oh Lord, here is the textbook answer for most black women who are single. Because they don't need a man. When you become independent for so long, it's hard not to take the lead. Whew.
So, all right. Because I be trying to understand, you know what I'm saying? And I be struggling. Maybe I'm slow. Maybe I ride the short bus, right? But if you want a man, right? And you want a man to come into your life, you say, so and this is me. I've never talked to a woman that didn't say, I want a man, I want this man that can't provide, can't take care of me, can't do this, right? If somebody out there that want that, you know, you can tell me, but I just never heard it. So you want this man that can come in, provide, lead, but yet you don't let him do it. Just help me make sense of it. Lord, jeez, I just be trying to understand.
I don't understand
how this is what you want, but you won't let no man do it.
I don't get it. And
you know what? It's their selecting process. That's
definitely. You know, I'm always about vetting now.
It is.
I'm always about vetting. I said if she really had her shit together, they would attract men with their shit together. It wouldn't even be this difficult. But the problem is women with their shit together only think that their shit together is material financial shit. That's what the issue is. That's the problem.
I would love to step back a tad. I would love to be able to let someone come in and lead. But you won't. Like, what I've never seen you do it, sis. Like, what we talking about? Like, you say that's what you want, but I ain't never seen you do it. Help me understand.
Look, he's about to go into one of my topics already. In my opinion, women with their stuff refuse to compromise, not settle, compromise. You cannot have a successful relationship without compromise. Preach. They are more comfortable in the victim role. Come on now. It's easier to create an impossible situation so that there's always an excuse. Come on now, Chris. Preach to the children.
Okay.
This one chick said it's not that we can't. It's because we choose not to settle. How do you settle for something that you pick?
Help me.
It doesn't even make sense.
Help me understand. That be my point. I'm trying to understand how you settling for someone that you choose to give your time to.
This chick said, because we ain't taking no bullshit.
Do she got kids?
It in.
Do she got kids, and is she single? Is she dating anybody? Does she has a consistent man in her life? Jesus. And she's talking like this.
This chick said, this is a chick that tried to go back and forth with me, and I had to silence her. She said, because when you don't have your shit together, you tolerate BS and don't walk away because you need his money. When you have your own shit together, you don't need him for anything except companionship. So when he starts with the BS, you don't balance. I guess I can tolerate him talking to me crazy, cheating, being unloved, not taking me out, ignoring me, and not being considerate, because if he isn't here, I can't pay my bills. Once you can pay your own bills, it changes what you will tolerate. Really? I don't give a shit if I ain't got $1. Ain't no nigga coming in here talking to me crazy, treating me like shit. What are y'all talking about?
Right.
These women are crazy. Yo, when I started reading these comments, I was like, she said, this was the comment where I had to silence her. She said, women who don't have their shit together tolerate abuse, cheating, being ignored, unloved because they can't afford themselves. So they stay in relationships for years on the outside that looks like success. News flash. Women with their shit together get cheated on, abused, ignored. It has nothing to do with not having money. That's crazy.
I'm gonna pray for you, sis.
Then she said, when I'm single, I am at a happy level 8 out of 10. If being with you doesn't bring me to at least maintaining the 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10, your existence in my life is bringing me struggle, arguments, and dissatisfaction. My rate drops to 5, 6, or 7. I'm gonna leave. That's just logical.
Ask her if she's still getting bust.
I had to silence that bitch.
Ask her if she's still getting piped down.
You know she is.
Yes.
Thank you, Thomas. What does your financial status have to do with somebody respecting you, period? That is insane. This bitch said, because we busy and we don't have time for BS. Oh, God.
Hey, man, the delusion out here in these streets, man.
Oh, God. Child, when I was like, wow, where did you find these people? This chick said, because the new men, the new ones they just created, the new men get intimidated and jealous. Also, we're zero tolerance when we can know and have done and do for ourselves. We have options.
Clearly you don't, because
No.
never mind. Okay. Can we get some of them on the show? I would love to talk to them.
Oh Lord.
Child, these folks gonna be like that lady in that last clip. Can't tell them shit.
I got questions. It's not. I ain't even gonna try to tell them. I got questions. Maybe they can clear up some of these questions that I have in my head.
I'm gonna see if Juan can get them. I'm gonna go back in the comment like, I need some of y'all on my podcast to come talk about this. Yes. And my last statement on here was in all caps, lack of accountability, and then in parentheses, which is evident in this comment section, Juan. These bitches crazy. Oh God. Oh Lord. But yeah. Oh, she said, because we don't need y'all but for one thing.
Oh.
Okay, that's what I figured. That's why I asked. That's what I figured.
Okay, Juan. Yes, Juan, please. At least 3 of them. At least 3 of them. And please, the number 1 on. I need this bitch on here. Her name in these comments. I'm gonna send you her name. I want her. I want her. Please. I'll send you her name in my in a private chat. Yeah, we need them. And it's crazy because I was going to have this next comment, but Thomas, I think, had already touched on it about settling versus compromising. Because overwhelmingly, these women said they wasn't settling. Overwhelming. I think they really get that mixed up with compromising.
What is settling? Like, so I hear that a lot when women like, I don't think I should settle for less. What do you mean by settling for less? Because you're like, well, okay, from what you say, he's a good guy. He treats you nice. Like, what are you settling for? You say he got a good job. He's the take charge type man. What are you settling for? And sometimes it goes back to that delusion. Like,
They talk
What
about
are
money.
What are you looking for? Like, you know what I mean? It's like that. This is good, but I'm looking at social media and I know there's better. You know what I'm saying? Not understanding it. That's a delusional person. But I feel like that sways people in what they're looking for. So it's like he ain't making 200,000. So it's like I'm settling. I think I should be with a man that makes $200,000 a year.
Yeah, it's crazy you said that, Adrian, because my daughter was here for the holiday, and my daughter's 25, and she started talking about dating and the guy got to make as much money as me. I said, time out. Let me stop you right there, young lady. I said, first of all, I need you to do your research. I said, the chance of you find a 25-year-old that makes as much money as you as a registered nurse, slim to none. Okay?
You better let's see a doctor, lawyer, engineer.
And they probably already married.
Or balling, or a baller.
Yeah. And I also said, and if you do by chance find somebody that makes that much money, you're not going to be his only girl. So let's be clear on that.
At 25?
Right.
Be slim.
Yeah. I said, so you might want to stop looking at this monetary number because it makes no sense. I said, because there are men out here who make good money. It may not be in the six figures or 80, 90, 100,000. I said, but there are men out here who have great jobs, but have the knowledge in their mind and the skills to lead a family that outweighs that amount of money. So you might want to choose wisely when you want a loyal partner and somebody who can leave a legacy for you and your kids. Stop looking at this social media BS because it doesn't make sense. And then my nephew, who was here as well, he's 25 too. He said, Aunt Didi, would you ever date a guy that make less money than me? I said, 90% of the guys that I date make less money than me, baby. That's not even an issue for me. Like, I've dated millionaires and they're pieces of shit. Like, money does not move me at all. At all. I don't care nothing about that. I'm like, no, I don't. I said, my man comes with all other types of stuff and benefits and connections that I can't get by myself. So I don't care about that. I can pay for you, and you. Money ain't got nothing to do with it. We good over here.
I love that comment. Their dictionaries are written in pencil. I'm about to use that.
Tom is on one tonight. You hear me?
Oh man, I'm about to use
there's a young lady that started working with me, and she just so happens to be a white lady, but she has a son that is 18, about to graduate, and she has like a 4-year-old. She was married to the first guy. He was a doctor, and I don't know what happened with that, but the baby daddy she got now, he a real baby dad, like definition of deadbeat baby. When she tell me about it, I'll be like, girl, you too old to be dealing with this. But there's a guy who comes by and he's like always talking to her, like, oh, so I heard him today say, what are you doing Saturday? Like basically trying to ask her on a date. And I was like, I think that guy was flirting with you. She's like, oh, he always does. He's my brother's best friend. My brother's like always asking me why won't I, start dating him? He has a good job. And like she named all these awesome accolades. And she was like, but I just don't know. Like, I feel like a giant compared to him. I was like, Nikki, I think he's taller than you. She was like, yeah, but like we're almost the same height. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, what else? I was like, are you just not attracted to him? She's like, I mean, I know he would be a good, great guy on paper, but it's just, I don't know. He just doesn't do it for me. I was like, does your baby daddy do it for you? I just stop. Whenever I get to that point, I just stop talking to people because I'm like, let me shut up. Because I'm single, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But girl, go ahead. But I'm like, your brother is co-signing the man. You said like all these benefits. He seems like a nice guy, but he just doesn't do it for you. Okay.
Because women are always looking for that. Number one, they always want to be entertained. Let's just start with that. But they're always looking for that.
No, she said, she's like, we had such a great time. He laughs at all my jokes. Like we always hang out. He's good around my family. I'm like, I don't understand what the problem is. So let me
She's
just
not
shut up.
sexually attracted to him.
Yeah,
Man, you better get drunk and figure it out. I don't know.
right. Maybe some things will start happening.
I don't know. But women are very superficial when it comes to stuff like that. Like,
Yeah,
he gotta be this tall, he gotta make this much money, he gotta look like this. Yeah, 98% of women want the same man.
yeah. You see what Portia did.
Child. Look, everybody give him an African. You hear me?
You see what Portia did, baby.
I just can't do it. I don't like money that much. So no thank you. Ill. I can't imagine that ugly ass dude climbing on top of me. I can't do it. I can't do it. But so we trying to figure out. So when women are saying they're settling,
I
do
think
they
that's
really
what it
mean
is.
compromising?
I think when women say they're settling, it's because they feel like the what they're losing outweighs, what they're gonna get in the end. And compromise, I feel like they feel like they're gonna give in because they know ultimately they're gonna get what they want. But
I don't know. So
Like
when
Chris said it's insecurities. They don't believe they can measure up for real. I've had women flat out ask me, why are you even dealing with me? They're more comfortable being side chicks. My God. Shit.
When a woman says that she's settling, typically, from what I've noticed, it means she just does not have an animalistic attraction to him. Like something isn't there in the attraction department. Whether it's he's too nice, he's too friendly, you know what I mean? Maybe other women aren't necessarily looking at him like that, which is big. I think that's really huge for women. Some, not all, some. And I think that's what it feels like. Like, he's cool, he's a nice guy, but I just don't want to jump his bones like that. And it ain't even that, he might be an ugly dude, and it's just that
they don't get that.
Because his swag different, right? Like, it's just not that I want to jump his bones, and they'll stop themselves from being with a good man just because of that. Yeah.
And then also, like you said, like with the social media thing, women always think there's more. There's going to be another one, and it's just this unlimited supply of men that they have access to. That's going to just be flocking to them.
Hey man, social media got it messed up in the game, because these people think that what they see, 80% of the people on here is balling, flossing, got it all, and that is far from the truth.
Such lies. So much so that it's crazy. Like when you see somebody in person and you don't really know that that's them from their social media. Like,
do y'all, either of y'all ever, I don't really watch it, but I've seen it on Instagram, Real Housewives of Potomac?
I do. That's my show.
That lady Mia, did you see the episode this week?
Yes.
And they showed her with no makeup? Baby, I would sue Bravo. I would sue Nicole. I would sue everybody.
Well, you could tell she ugly anyway. All the surgery she had on her face, her lips.
I knew she was funny looking, but oh my God, this episode, I was like, they keep showing her.
Look, I'm telling you, every time I meet somebody in person, I'm like, oh.
Let me see, Mia, Real Housewives of Potomac. She don't look bad.
Did you see the one from this week?
That lady got so much plastic surgery, it's ridiculous.
I guess I have to see it without makeup.
Wow, I post every day from the gym. I don't care what my hair look like. That's just me. I just finished running. I'm on the treadmill. And I don't wear makeup, so what you see is what you get.
I mean, all her pictures are dolled up. And I'm like,
I'm gonna send you the video.
Yeah, she got so much plastic surgery done. It's unbelievable. But but it's crazy because every time I go somewhere, I'm like, oh my God, It's you. You look like yourself.
You look just like your pictures.
Well, thank you. I'm like, I ain't got time for all the extra shit. All right, so I know this next topic, Adrian had a good response because you know Adrian is like the poster child for men to me. So I think this was on. I think somebody. Oh, it was somebody had made this meme or comment or something. They made a post about this, and oh, Juan, don't start your shit. And so true or false, y'all? Men date who they need when they're down, and they date who they want when they're up. True or false?
I'm gonna let. I mean, I can answer it. I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for others. I've never dated for someone to, how do you say, like lift me up, but outside of organically, right? Like I didn't go to someone leaning on them because I wasn't fooled, if that makes sense. There we go. Because I wasn't fooled, so I was looking for them to feel me. So I never gone dating a woman to be filled because I felt like I was missing something other than companionship and being with someone that I wanted to be with. So I've never got with someone and then got full and then left them because now I'm full. I don't know. That's just me though. And you know, my life has, I guess, kind of been different. I ain't never been no bum. So just saying, like I ain't never been no bum. So I've never gone to someone and then, you know what I mean? They're the reason why I quote unquote became or I excelled. So I never looked at it in that way. So I've never looked at someone to fulfill me for the time being. And then, you know, I'm out. And then now becoming who I am, quote unquote, right? Now I'm able to, you know, now I'm finding a woman that I want. That's me. So I can't really speak on that.
Well, I guess if I come from the standpoint of how like professional athletes are, like early on, they dating the girl that they need at the time. And then
the down chick.
Yeah, but then once they make it and they get all the money, you don't hear nothing about her most of the time anymore. Now there are a few like LeBron or celebrities like Ice Cube or Snoop, like that's been with their wife from day one. But for the most part, you'll like who was it? Was that Russell Wilson? They always show that meme with the white girl all happy that he got some. We ain't seen her, you know, since then. But I look at it from that standpoint, that most men, when they're in survival mode, they're gonna date the girl they need. Because for the most part, majority of guys, from where I'm from, they don't really have much. So they leaning on the girls. They ain't got much neither. But you know, the girl got the kids, they get the Section 8, they got somewhere to stay, they get the food, and like they got at least some resources that the men can use until they can come up some kind of way and move on.
So could this be the opposite for women? Women date who they want when they down, and then they date who they need when they up. Because if you down, you trying to get put on. You need somebody that's gonna fill that void, spend that cash. And then when you up, you're like, I dated all the rich people. Let me get somebody who can like actually
do some shit I need.
Yeah, do some shit I need.
I guess so. Sound like my life story. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, but I do feel like people who sometimes when people aren't, it's like when people aren't really happy with themselves and they try to have a lot of people around them to fill that void when really you just need to go work on yourself. I feel like that's what it is.
Juan said he knows a lot of black men that date Caucasian women because of family wealth. I know a lot of them firsthand. That's why I say that. I don't know. The black guys that I know that date white women, they came from the same place I came from. They ain't much better. But I can see that, yeah. They trying to get their money, trying to get in the family fold. Chris said down just means money or down like in spirit.
I think like spirit too, like if you weren't like really loved, you know, if there's a void, some type of void missing in your life, you look for somebody that can fill that for you. It's kind of like when women are looking for their significant other to replace their dad, like they have some type of daddy issue, so they're looking for a man. And he walks into that and he's like, I ain't signed up to be your daddy. I signed up to be your man.
Tom, you just preached a sermon with this comment. That's a little tricky because not every person you're with when you're down is actually a benefit. Sometimes they're why you're still down. Now you better preach. Now that right there is the truth. Woo! Yeah. I've seen that, and you can actually see it from the outside looking in, and you can try to help them. Like, listen, you gotta cut that off. Like, this is why you can't take off because you got this weight still holding you down. But they're using that loyalty word so loosely, where they feel like they can't let that go because they've been down with them for so long. Like, yeah, I bet because they're keeping you there.
Yeah, and a lot of people use that to their advantage.
Who is her? Chris, what are you talking about?
I think it's talking about me, Drena.
Drena. Her name is Drena.
The other black lady on the show. The other black lady on the show.
She's black, okay?
Drena, this ain't the same person I just saw in pictures.
Yes. I'm telling you, I would sue them. I cannot believe she agreed to let them show that.
Terrible. She looks terrible, child. Look like she got all the layers of her skin burnt off with a laser.
Them lips.
And then he gonna spell it wrong.
Look,
he got
right with her
an A for effort. Because people always mess it up anyway.
Well, I guess it rhymes with Tina, so Drena. I guess he spelled it that way.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna go to our next comment, and I have a picture for this one to share so that y'all can get and understand the question. Okay, this is one of Adrian's.
Adrian again, huh? That boy be playing games.
Can I play wrong one? Oh, hold on. I don't know if I've ever shared a picture before. Shit, I don't even know if I know how to do this shit. Oh hell, maybe I don't know how to do it. I gotta share my screen to do it. Oh, I hate doing that.
Okay.
Let me see if I can go find it. Hold on, let me try another way. I just downloaded the picture. No, that's not it. Here's the picture. Oh Lord, yeah, I gotta share my screen. All right, here we go. Share screen. And here's the picture. So, ladies, what's the purpose of this pic when you have a man? Why do women post pictures like this?
We see your screen. We don't see the picture.
Y'all don't see the picture? I'm sharing.
We see us.
You're right. You got multiple screens up?
No. Hold on. Why is it not showing it? Oh, I think I got to do it like this. Window. Here we go. Can y'all see it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Chris, let her know what you think about this, Chris. I already know you got something to say.
What's the purpose of taking pictures like this when you have a man?
Great question. You see that caption?
So what y'all think? What? I think most women would just say because I can. I don't know. I don't know if there's a purpose. I do. I don't know. I mean, because you said it says if you have a man, so they're not looking for a man, or maybe they cheat. Shit, they are looking for a man.
If you got a man, you happy at home, and you, unless it's
She,
your money maker, you're making money. I don't. What you doing that for?
I don't think she getting the attention that she
Ooh,
wants.
you hear? Ooh,
What is that?
you see that? Mm,
She would never be my woman. Can't claim me don't doing that. I mean, you know,
mm,
you're advertising.
mm.
I don't
That's why I
think she's
say,
getting.
mm. Unless you making money, what you doing it for?
I don't think it's that she's not getting. I said the attention. She's not getting the attention that she wants. I don't think that's what it is. I think that
Mm,
it's something she's
mm.
searching for. I don't know what it
No
is.
moral compass.
Moral compass or confidence. Well,
Mm.
damn.
Oh, we bust upside the head. That's what he said.
And what if she's taking pictures like that? Well, not the selfie picture itself, but pictures like that, posting them. But what if her man's taking the picture?
He a simp.
And he's posting it online.
And
No,
he,
she's posting it on her page.
but he taking the pictures for her, and
Yeah,
he
taking pictures
cool with
for
her posting it online. If
Yeah.
she ain't getting paid, he a simp, and she advertising. I'm with Chris on this one. She advertising, and he a simp.
So, but how do you get paid?
He pimping her. Ooh, I like that even better. Bop,
How do you
bop,
get paid?
bop, bop. How you getting paid?
Yeah.
Maybe, whatever she do outside of social media, that that's just advertising. Maybe she's a stripper, maybe she's a dancer, maybe she's a model.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, her OnlyFans. you know she got her little, she got a little bikini line, little tights line, whatever.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm just asking because I have a person that I like. Literally, if I go to her page, when I tell you 98% of the pictures are like that, and I don't know why, because she has a
I have
very
a
good
friend that
talent. She has a skill and a talent that she should be advertising, but that's all she posts. I like that. No, what? That was a selfie, and that's who she would be.
But then she wonder why she attracting the type of man she attracting.
Oh my God, that's funny.
She wonder why
Shit, that was funny.
she attracting the type of man she attracting.
Oh my God. Oh, that was a selfie, and that's who she would be with. Yeah.
Self, I love it. I love it.
All right. Well, I think the consensus is it's unacceptable to be in a relationship with a man and take pictures like that.
Mm.
What if your man only like pictures like that and he don't like none of your pictures? So you post the picture like that, like it.
Right. Now, see, yeah. Now we talking something else. Because now she like, yo, you doing that? Okay. That's what you like all day long? Boom. Yeah. Watch this.
Child, that's funny.
I say that because I have a friend who she's always been like a bigger girl, but she has like a pear shape. So if you ever see these like plus size Instagram models, they have that hourglass. Well, that it's a certain shape they go for. I mean that they post, and she's a beautiful girl, and so she lost a lot of weight, and she had kids, and then whatever comes, she I guess struggled with like losing it again or like getting back as dedicated as she was before. But her husband would be like, like I don't want, I like the way you are, all this and that. But then she looked. I don't know if you can still check people's likes on Instagram, but like what he's liking is all the people that used to look how she was that she's trying to get back to, but he's telling her not to do that.
Do I know her? Do I know them?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know. I just social media has gotten people so far
It's crazy.
gone. And I mean, I wish I would have pulled the video we watched the other day about the on that podcast where the guy asked the young girls, what would they rather have, a long-term relationship or give up their Instagram? I mean, have Instagram or the long-term relationship. They all chose Instagram.
Because they're getting attention from multiple people on Instagram.
Fake attention though, like it will never come to fruition. Like it's not even when you put your phone down, it doesn't even exist.
But Didi, you know, to people who have never gotten attention, any kind of attention is better than none.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, and it's weird to me. It's weird to me, and I'm sure, like, with as many followers as you have, Didi, like I know it's probably 10 times worse than mine. Like the links, the things that men do online to like try to get your attention. Like for you to go through and like every one of my Instagram posts ever in the world, like, what do you want me to say back to you?
Right.
Like, do you want me? This is so strange. Like, I'm never gonna say thanks for liking my pictures because it's strange.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like it's not a real world, y'all. Instagram is not a real place. It's fake. It's made up. It's made up. But like you said, like for those folks who like literally have never gotten any attention, that is everything for them. Like the fake, false sense of security. I'm like, these people, most of them don't even exist for real. Some of them bots, some of them sitting behind, they probably handicapped, got one leg, one eye, one ear. Like,
I guess it's just crazy to me how much people value, like how much value it holds to people.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're the person who is receiving all of that attention or even the person that is trying, you know, like giving it out. It's just strange.
Yeah, because most of the time, for the most part, neither one of these people have access to people like that other than from social media. So for a guy giving out all of this attention to somebody, to these women that they would never have access to, like that's fueling some type of adrenaline for them too. So, but what did you say? Social media likes have been compared to being addicted to drugs. Absolutely. Yeah. But did you see the I think it was today the guy got caught, maybe I might be wrong, where the old dude catfished the little girl and she gave him her address and he pulled up to the house and killed everybody in the family?
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, okay. If these kids, like they literally have no like self-awareness. I don't know, like they think everything is okay. Like they're like nothing bad can happen. And I'm like, with all this bad shit happening,
yeah.
I don't think nothing bad can happen.
Just so my daughters had a competition in Atlanta, I didn't go with them. And I was like, you know, I always give them like an exit strategy. Like if something happens, you know, this is what y'all need to do. And they're like, Mom, why are you doing all that? I'm like, do you not know sex trafficking is real? Like they will kidnap you.
Right. They don't think anything could actually happen to them.
My daughter, her job is like right by the interstate. She leaves work at night and I'm like, don't sit in your car. And I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, I was just checking my whatever, checking TikTok. Get your ass out the parking lot and get home.
Yeah. These kids they are just so absent-minded when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I'll be checking everything. Like, I watch a lot of crime TV. Listen. But my son this morning scared the shit out of me. I get up to wake him up in the morning. It's only me and him in the house. My light in my kitchen downstairs was on. I'm like, oh shit. I go in the room. I'm like, Kenny. I'm thinking he downstairs. I'm like, oh fuck, my gun. God damn it. I'm like, Kenny, did you turn the light on downstairs? Oh yeah. Why? Somebody tell him, well, Mom, you would have heard him come in. Do you think so? A burglar? They know what they're doing. They're gonna disconnect the damn alarm. They're gonna be moving quietly. What are you talking about? I was like, oh You just don't think nothing can happen. Somebody give me another child that can help and save me, please. Don't have us killed here.
You want 2 girls?
No. All right, y'all. We're gonna go to the last topic of the night. Likes, comments, and DMs for people in relationships. Ooh. At what point is it crossing the line?
I feel like anything you gotta hide is crossing a line. Anything you have to go out of your way to like for your partner to not find out about is crossing a line.
Yeah, I think if you wouldn't like it in front of them, then yeah, that might be a problem. Because you should be able to like it in front of them, right? You know, if you looking at your phone and they over here and you like
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then that's probably a problem.
Because I think when men or women, when you're doing something like intentionally on social media, it's because you're trying to get that person's attention for a reason. You're not just innocently liking something. When you being sneaky and like liking, going to DM, stuff like that, like you trying to get something popping.
I have a friend, he doesn't like anything on Instagram. He just scrolls.
Smart man. Don't like shit.
He just follows all of it, but he don't like none of it.
Right. And you know him.
Oh, I know. That's funny.
Like, this is like really creep mode. This is so strange.
I agree with Jermaine said the same thing. You gotta hide it. You already done crossed the line. Yeah. Cause I can screenshot everything in my DM. Look. I don't be saying nothing about these crazy fools. Child.
I think we talked about this a few weeks ago. Maybe we didn't. A lot of times when women, I can't say all women. I think a lot of times they're just people in DMs that are just talking, and the other person's not responding back.
All day mine.
Do men want women to shut that down, or like if we're not responding, is that a problem?
I think it depends on the guy. Like some of them don't care; they just hop from inbox to inbox, and they do their rounds, and they just keep doing it.
I think it depends on that situation, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you know, dude? You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if it's a random person doing it, but it's if you know, dude. So are you not shutting it down for a reason?
I mean, but not even just responding at all.
That's what I'm saying. Anything. So you're not responding at all for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Some random dude you never met, don't know. Like, I don't think you have to say anything, right?
Right.
Whatever, ignore. But say it is a dude that you do know, and he's consistently like sending you messages, but you won't shut that down. And you know him. Maybe you've had history with him. Why are you not shutting that down?
Yeah.
I think initially I would like soft, like I would kid glove it. Just be like, okay, maybe he's just playing and he'll go away. But then if he keeps going, then I'm cut it out. Like, stop. That's it. So, but some guys, they don't care. They'll still keep going. And they'll come back and check. Oh, you still got a man? Oh, I'm just checking. I want to make sure. Like, yeah, so it don't sometimes don't even matter. Then you got to just block them. You just got to block them.
Yeah.
Or on Instagram, I just put them in my restricted thing where they don't even pop up no more. They just in another mailbox. I don't see it no more.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But I think, because if they keep, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you get random stuff. You like, whatever, everybody. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even entertaining it. Why? Everything doesn't need entertainment. But If you actually know dude, like you know him, yeah, you might want to go and tell him like chill. You know, like you said, okay, it's one thing. Oh, you make a comment, whatever. But it's like now he steady coming back. And you like, nah, bro, you trying to holler, but you trying to be super respectful on the. You know how some people do. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to make it seem like they trying to holler, but they trying.
But and if you don't shut it down, they're gonna keep going. They're gonna see how far they can push it because you ain't shut it down yet.
Right.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep going. And then next thing you know, you got a dick pic. Like, how did we get here?
Right.
You thought that was the next move? Why? I could make a whole photo album. It's really ridiculous. Their mothers would be disappointed.
You should make you should make another Instagram page just of that.
I could do a 2-minute reel. Like, y'all are out of control, man. Men are just relentless. They're relentless. I tell you, they want something. They ain't gonna stop. They're not gonna stop. All right, y'all. That was a great show. What do y'all have going on for the week? What y'all got coming up?
What do I have coming up? I'm getting ready for my kids' birthday party. They turning 15 and 18, and they done got on my nerves.
When their birthday?
December 9th and December 15th.
Ooh, child.
Oh, you want
freaky
20 no
in March,
Huh?
You was getting freaky in March, huh?
Right. I guess I'm super fertile in March.
Oh, you was ready. Okay.
Yeah.
You was so ready you had to do it again.
Right.
3 years later. Oh, hey. I'm chilling, man. I told you, Didi, what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna bug you again. And maybe if somebody is watching, maybe I ask that. I'm looking to update my website. So anybody that does that, let me know.
Got to hit him up.
Yeah. You forgot about your boy. It's all good. It's all good.
I have my family here,
Nah, I know. I mean, it's been a holiday, so I ain't really. That's why I was like, well, I just wait and reach back out to you. But so I'm trying to get back on that. The person that I had fell through for whatever reason, and you know how some people do. They go. So got to move on. I mean, because the crazy thing is he started. Whatever. Anyways, but yeah.
Well, say it okay. You might find somebody here that might be able to help you too. Let them know what you need.
Yeah,
I'll still reach out to my friend.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm trying to update my website. So anybody that does those services, definitely let me know. I will definitely work with you, tell you exactly what I'm looking for, what I need as far as the updating of the website. We'll see when we can work together. Training, more training, doing that. I'm actually I'll tell y'all that. I ain't gonna tell everybody else that. They don't need to know that. But yeah, man, just trying to continue to build this good old wealth and get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So I'll leave it at that. There we go.
Okay, build the wealth. Oh man, I got so many things coming up. I'm gonna start out with the first thing coming up. So this weekend I will be in Atlanta shooting my first film as a lead role actress in the movie, an independent film. We'll be shooting Friday through Sunday. We'll be on set the whole weekend. The film, I believe, is supposed to be out, I think, in January, and we will be submitting it to an independent film festival in February. So I'm excited about it. We're submitting it to all the streaming platforms as well. So y'all be on the lookout. I can't tell you anything about it. I had to sign an NDA. So once it's out, I'll let y'all know all the information. But pray for your girl. I think I got all my lines down. I think I memorized them all. I think I'm ready. We do our final wardrobe approval tomorrow, and so I'm excited. And then I have, and I'm gonna share my screen real fast. I have my first annual winter coat drive in my hometown, Bristol, Pennsylvania. It's like so far it's coming along so well, y'all. My hometown has really like stepped up when it comes to support for this event. I'm so like excited about it. So I'm gonna put in the comments how you can help if you want to donate or reach out to me if you want to volunteer or whatever. But it's gonna be January 14th. It's a Saturday, and we are going to be giving away free coats to children, um, all ages, as many as we can. We're also going to have a free hot meal catered by one of the owners of Mo Better Meals, my girl Monique Cooper. She's going to be providing the food. We're going to have some entertainment there. I'm still waiting to solidify the entertainment, but it's going to be amazing. And it's a free event for everybody. So we got some donations coming in. We got people really pulling it together to help me from afar. Juan, you know, he's always my right hand man. He's always in there helping me out. My girl Jennifer Cooper, Lachey Anderson, she has one of the donation boxes at her daycare center, Candyland Academy. Ramona Gaines, she's helped me out with getting my security, getting t-shirts, doing giveaways. Of course, Kevon Johnson, that dude there is amazing in my hometown neighborhood. I think it's called Freedom Neighborhood One. They are working with the actual township to help us do whatever we need. They gave us the building. They're going to help in any way that they can to make this a success. So I know people are hurting out there. And a lot of times people don't want to ask for help, but I was one of those people too in my city as a single parent at 18 years old. So I just want to give back to my community as much as I can. So y'all be on the lookout for that. I'm excited about it. So I'll be home January. And yeah, I think that's all I have.
Will you send us the address, Dee, to where we could send stuff to?
Oh yeah, yep. I'll send it to you. Yep. And hopefully I'll have another location. I'm just waiting for the township to let me know if we can use one of their buildings to get more donations. And then don't let me forget my boy Jolyn Davis, his wife works at Burlington Coat Factory headquarters. What a blessing. And she's coordinating with them to help get some more coats at a discounted price or some free coats since I have the 501c3. So hopefully we'll get even more donations because I want to give as many coats away as I can.
Yeah. Because down here we don't need coats nearly the amount of time. Right. Like you buy a coat and you might wear it 5 times. So like down here, those things they get marked down super quick. So I've been on my eye out.
I didn't even think about that. You're right. Reach out to my folks in Florida.
Right.
I'm probably I mean, long as the weather cool, me, my nephew, and probably my oldest son, so you'll get to meet my nephew.
Oh, my supposed to be future son-in-law.
Amen. Amen.
So yeah, I'm super excited about it. I think it's going to be a huge event. Because when I tell you these folks now, but I will tell y'all, I kind of forgot that I'm kind of like a public figure. I don't operate that way. So I'm like really just open about everything. And so I got a call and a text on Thanksgiving Day. And I'm like, who would be calling on Thanksgiving Day talking about the coat drive? Like, so I text the guy back and I'm like, well, can you call me tomorrow? Like I'm busy, I'm cooking, whatever. So yeah, I'll call you back tomorrow. Calls me the next day, sends me a text. I call him back. I'm like, okay, what you need? What information do you need to know? Yo, I got the creepiest phone call I've ever gotten in my life. This dude was like, oh, that's close to where I live. I can get there. I was like, did you need something? Like, did you need some information about the coat drive? Oh, I live in Philly. I'm close to that. Oh, yeah, I can get to that.
Ew.
But do you need information about the coat drive? He said no.
You need to have security.
I blocked him, and then I said in my group, I said, does anybody know any security? I need at least 2. They was like, do you need registered? Yeah, I need them to have guns, everything. 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 I was like, okay, I didn't expect that, but yeah, we're gonna need some security. Yeah. It was crazy. So yes, we will have security. Yeah, and I'm also working on. I just thought about it today when I was eating an orange. I was like, most of the time, I know growing up, we didn't have a lot of fruit. Like access to fruit, we didn't have fruit. I said, I'm gonna see if I can get somebody to donate some fruit or get some fruit just so people could take with them so they have some fruit at home. This is hard to get fresh produce now. I mean, when you're struggling, when you get your food stamps, you're buying sustainable things that'll last for a long time. So
that's one thing about down here with the pier, like it ain't nothing to have somebody just pull up in the neighborhood and be like, come get one of these pineapples. We like, okay. Come get some of these bananas.
Yeah, the churches try to do it, but they only have such limited quantities of stuff where I'm from that it's just hard to reach all the families. But I'm gonna see what I can do.
I don't know if these people are supposed to be giving these fruit away when they drop them off, but I don't know I don't know. Adrian, do you remember it being like that with like stuff from the pier? No. Yeah. My neighbors, my mom was like, oh yeah, Mr. Whoever came and dropped off a crate of pineapples. I'm like, was he supposed to bring this over here?
Give me a crate. Yeah, some pineapples. I bet he is dropping them off to your mama. Them pineapples, honey.
Right.
Well, we appreciate all of y'all in the comments chiming in with us on our week back from our little vacation. Juan, please make sure you get them ladies on, at least 3 of them. We would love to have a further conversation, and hopefully we can get like 2 men on, have a whole panel, because I would love to hear that whole dynamic and go through that topic as the whole show and talk about it. I look forward to that. Y'all, if y'all want to come on the show, if you got topics, if you want to anything you want to talk about, please send it to this number scrolling across the bottom of the screen, or send it to our DM or inbox. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching it on Facebook, go to YouTube, subscribe, turn on the notifications, like, comment, whatever, share it to whoever, and just invite people every week to the show. If they've never seen it, invite them to come and watch us. And we will chat with y'all next week. Peace out.